Hi guys, welcome to Linux YouTube channel. My name is Ram Mishra and I am your online instructor. So what's in this video? In this video I will tell you how to work with screen command in rhel8. So guys, let's begin the topic. But before start the live session, we have to understand few points, which is what is screen command and their use cases. So basically screen command is terminal multiplexer that allows us to resume the disconnected session. We can create multiple terminal sessions and share our screen with the other users using the screen command. Somehow, if we are dealing with the multiple programs from a command line interface, then the screen application is very useful for us. Okay, so for the demonstration purpose, I have a 3 virtual machine. So first one is this is the current VM where I am going to show you the host name and the IP address of this machine. So I run the command hostname ctl. You can see the hostname is server.example.com, and currently I am using Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8.0 and the IP address is 192.168.0.1. Okay, so this is my first virtual machine, and another one is here I have second trusted virtual machine. I log in with the root user first, give the password and run the command hostname ctl. So this is the second machine, station1.example.com, and if I'm talking about the IP address, hostname -i c 192.168.0.2. okay, and the similar way I have one more machine, that is the third one. I log in with again root, give the password, run the hostname ctl command. See, the Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8.0, hostname is station2.example.com, and the IP address is 192.168.0.3. Yeah, so I am back on my first machine. So guys, let's begin the lab session. So this is my first virtual machine and this is my Linux terminal. So the first step is to make sure that screen package is installed or not on your hosted VM. So for this I go with the rpm query command to make sure the package is available or not. So rpm query screen. So once I press enter, yeah, it is installed. But if any case it is not installed, then we can use simple yum command to install the available package. With the command is yum install and screen. Okay, but in my case it is already installed, so I'm not going to do that. So how to start and how to work with the screen command? To start the screen, simple tap screen and hit enter. So I run screen and press enter. Now see that what happened. You are left at the command prompt and nothing much seems to be happened. However, you are now running a shell inside a multiplex terminal emulator. So well, let's start a process that's going to take a long time to complete. So here I'm going to download an ISO image from my FTP server location. So for the downloading I use the wget command. So I run wget and give the path. Say here FTP 192.168.0.1/pub, and here I have 1.iso file. Okay, so now I'm going to press enter. Yeah, it's connected and wget output shows us the process and what are the progress report. So now we can type Control A and release those key and then press small d to deattach the screen. So I'm going to press Control A and now I'm going to press small d. Yeah, so sorry, look at that, the download process is still running, but the window showing that the download is removed. Now I am back onto the terminal window from which I launched the screen session. So now finally I got the message which tells me that a screen window labeled 7419.pts-0.server1 has been deattached. So now in the next step, if you want to reattach it, we require the session number. So for this I always use screen -ls command, that is listing. Here we can see that 7419, the screen session number, and it is currently deattached. So the next point is how to reattach with the session. So for this again I use screen -r and the session number. so hyphen R for reattach, and the session number in my case is 7419. So once I press enter, see, yeah, so via this way I can reattach this session. Now we can see the windows that have been working away in the background is now brought back to your terminal window as if it had never left. Okay, so here is this the first example of screen command. So now I'm going to exit from there. So I got the message screen is terminating. Okay, sounds good. Now let's move to the next part, which is named screen session. So we can use the capital S and the session name option to name your screen session. If we use a memorable name rather than the numerical identity of the session, it is more convenient to reconnect to a session. So let's see how we can do that. So I start the screen command one more time with the session name. So I said screen and capital S and the session name. So again I say big file. Okay, so here big file is the session name. Now one more time, once I press enter, screen launch our session. We see a black window with the blank window with the command prompt, and we are going to download a big file one more time with the same command like wget. Okay, so now the download start. Again I press Ctrl A and then I press small d and date as the session. Now let's check the screen list again. So here we have one more time screen -ls command. I press enter and look at that. See, behind the numerical number that is 7614, we can see the name of our session name, which is big file. So in the same manner, if you want to reattach the session one more time, you can simply type screen -r and the session name, screen -r. In my case, that is a big file. And press enter. See, okay, it's done. Now again I am going to exit from there. Okay, so I'm going to exit. Cool. Now let's do some network lab based scenario practical, which is based on the screen command. So let's make an SSH connection from a different one with the SSH command, and I have to provide the name of the account with which I am going to connect it and the address of the remote computer. So in our example, I am going to type following the command for connecting station1.example.com from server 1, that is SSH, and root @ station1.example.com. okay, and should be asked the password. Yes, now I give the password. Okay, I log in successfully. So after successfully authenticate on the remote computer and log in, I'm going to start a screen session called ssh-remote. So I said screen capital S, the session name, this time SSH remote. Okay, press enter. Yeah. So for the demonstration purpose, we will run the top command in the screen window, but you could start any long running or endless process, no issue, no worries about that. So I said top and press enter. So look at that. Once top is running in the current window, again I am going to hit the Ctrl A and then D to deattach the window. So now I'm using Ctrl A, then I press small d and I deattach for the session. Now I'm going to exit the remote session. Set exit. Okay, I am back on my server1.example.com, and let's reconnect one more time to station 1 and let's verify it is still running or not. So I run again one more time SSH root at the station1.example.com, give the password, and first of all list the screen available session. So I run the command screen -ls. Yep, it is, there is a session ssh-remote that is currently deattached. So now I am going to again reconnect with our still with this session name. So the command is screen -r and the ssh remote. Yeah, this is great. So now I can see the top is still running. So this is great if you want to start a process on one machine and then pick up wherever you left off on another machine. So this is very useful for us. Okay, so it's done. I press quit Q from quit the top and then access from the remote session. Okay, and exit from the station1.example.com. Yeah, now finally we do one more lab which is very important, how we can also share a screen with the our screen with the screen sharing command, so we can share it. So the concept of this lab is, if two users logged into the remote system via SSH using the same account, then you can share your screen session between them. So whatever one user type, the other user see, so the same one. So to do so, log into the remote computer system via SSH and create a named screen session. Okay, so let's do the lab, and that it will be very careful for all of us. So first of all, I am logging to the second machine, so I quit from here. So I am going to do my second machine. This is, here it is, yeah, station1.example.com. so from here I head to the server1.example.com via ssh command. So I say ssh root @ server1.example.com. okay, give the password. Yeah, I send the password. Now I successfully log in. So now I am going to start a session, screen session called could be remote share. So I run the command screen with -t, then small -m, then capital S and the name. So name could be anything, but in my case I am using remote share. Okay, so now I press enter. Okay, so capital S for the session name, and here I use small d, that means d attached, and small m, that is enforced creation option to create a new screen session that's already d attached. Okay, now after that I run one more time I run the screen command with -x option. So I said screen -x and the name remote share. Yeah, so here -x is multi-screen mode, which is used to attach the session. So now from here I have done everything. I'm quit from there, and sorry, no, I'm quit from that particular host, and now tell the another user to log into the remote system with the same account and attach to the screen session. So now for this I log into my third virtual machine, that is station2.example.com, and from here I am going to take SSH to the server1.example.com. So I say SSH again, hit to the same server1.example.com, press enter, give the password. Okay, now I log in successfully. First of all, I'll list the screen session. So I say screen -ls command. Look at that. Now we can see our remote share screen session is available and it is attached. So for join the same window session, I run the command screen small x and the remote share. Yup. So small x is, I have already told you, multi-screen mode. Now everything appears on this terminal will also appear on the terminal of the other user. Now anything either person type, the other will see. So let's take the example. I run the date command here. Remember I am on the client clone. Okay, so once I press enter date here, and I move to the second machine, that is client, see the output is here, date. Suppose here I run the cal command is on client. So if I move to the clone client, see here's the date command. So let's take one more, say just for check. Okay, here I type on client clone virtual machine. Now I go to my client machine. See, so guys, this is how we can work with the screen command in rhel8. So this is a very useful command for all of us, and it is very interesting for learning purpose, and we can also use in the production environment. So guys, this is all about this screen command in rhel8. And finally, this is the end of this topic. Hopefully you enjoyed and learned new things. Soon I will come up with another new interesting topic. Till then, keep practicing. If you feel something I have missed or you wanted to know more something else, please leave your comment and subscribe my YouTube channel for more updates. If you like this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, and press the bell icon button for the latest update. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.